Guys, so much rain here lately. I got water in the backyard, so you know what? We're gonna have some fun with that. Mega Bouncer. If you're unfamiliar with this, it's got TRX4 axles. It has a selectable disc front and back. It has a Techno center diff in this thing. So yeah, it can actually overrun. That helps keep that front end down. 3600 kV motor, 3S, Castle Mamba Monster X ESC, GT5 radio, Reef's rear sway bar, and big old Jconcepts Fling Kings. Let's go get this thing wet. Take a look.
So, let's just dive right on in. There's some water in other places too. Oh, that was not cool. I just like totally splashed myself. Now, I did this with the what the heck was it? Oh, the Wendigo, and made it up. See what I can do here. This is gonna get a little bit deep. Come on, baby. Oh, I'm still running open disc. I haven't locked the disc yet. Oh, there we go. Piece of cake, huh? I gotta tell you, I'm not a water guy, but you know, I did build this thing for a reason. And it wasn't to sit on my shelf and look pretty. Let me back up. Oh, I did not plan for that. Whew. All right. Didn't think it would rise up like that, but it did. Oh man, I missed the. I went up the crack. I have a bad habit of that. All right, I fell off the side. Wow, come on, I can drive better than this. Well, okay, I'll take that. Oh yeah, you guys listen to this thing. I still haven't changed the motor bearings out from the last time. So yeah. So when I'm out here recording and I show you guys the water puddles and all, that's it right there. Hey, I haven't crawled with this thing in a while. This thing actually has selectable discs, so they are locked. And since it has the Mamba X ESC in it, well actually Mamba Monster X ESC, I actually got it in crawl mode. So I got the drag brake and all that now. This is not a very good crawler. Top heavy. That chassis just doesn't work. If it had like some Wraith axles or something, it would probably actually be a lot more stable. This thing is amazing. At least this water is clean here for the most part. Ooh, let's try something here. The last time I tried something, it didn't work out very well. Ah, that worked out. I tell you, the more I'm action this thing, the more I'm thinking, may need to actually thicken that center diff up. Woohoo! This is also something I did with the Wendigo. Went down the tube, right into the puddle of doom. At some point during all that, I lost a bolt out of my rear sway bar, so hopefully it'll stay. We'll find out. Ooh. That was interesting. Ow! That was not interesting. Can't believe that didn't break it. Got it! Ah! Backflip. Yeah, I know when to hit the brakes.
Well, guys, so what do you think? Every time I drive this thing, it's just amazing. I'm actually really surprised that the motor bearings have not blown out of this thing yet. I really need to do the maintenance on that. I need to open everything up, clean it out. Kind of didn't do it last time, but hey, it survived this run. So I really need to open the covers up and at least drain the water out, because I know they got water in the darn things. But the selectable lockers are still working. And there's one thing that I want to point out about this truck that's actually really surprising. And not that the motor survived or that the rest of the truck is doing good, but did you see the hits when it came down on the front, like the backflip, and it just bam, rooted right into the ground? Well, this thing, now you guys know I really like the reef servos, right? I really do. This does not have a reef. It has a cheap 25 kg hex fly servo, the Red Cat rebrand of the 25 kg you get off of Amazon and all that. And it's taking this abuse. It absolutely is. Evidently, that's a really good servo, and they're less than $20. I'll put a link in the description for those. I'll put a link for the batteries, 3000 milliamp Helios 3S batteries. There's two of them in here in case you were wondering about that, but they're wired in parallel. So you get all your amps and capacity, but it's not more than 3S. If you run just one battery in here, I just about guarantee you will puff and ruin your battery. Two of them together, they get the amps to the motor, and you can't push the amps. The motor needs 100 amps. Well, it's much more likely to get it from these two batteries right here without killing the batteries, without actually messing them up. You run one of these batteries, it's just not good for those amps. That it'll pull so much from the battery that you end up with a puff battery, and then you waste your $30–40 for a battery. So anyway, guys, check that description for links for that servo, these tires. I really don't want to link the chassis. I had to do a massive amount of work to make this chassis work. It just didn't work out of the box. So I'll leave that alone. The motor, which is held up good, King shocks, ESC, GT5. It's all down below. And if you want to support the channel, use those links to check out. If you want a set of Fling Kings, there you go. If you want a Mamba Monster XESC, there you go. All you got to do is use those links to go check out whatever's in your cart, and every little bit helps. Also, Red Cat, there's a link down there. Get your parts and everything direct. Simple as that. Guys, hopefully you liked the video. Check that description. Use those links. Make sure you're subscribed. And thank you all for watching.
If you guys like what you see, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. If you really like what you see, consider clicking on that join button down below. With that, you can actually become a channel member. Members get early viewing of many of the videos and, you know, a little bit more personalized. Guys, thank you all for watching.